running out of time in paparazzi land. Let me turn the music down a little bit. How are you guys doing? Okay. All right. So, yeah, you guys saw that I dropped a video late last night. I've got a lot of hip and shoulder pain going on right now. And this week while I was at work, this thumb was like the size of a walnut, swollen, arthritis. So much fun. Getting old sucks. Okay, I'm just gonna say that. Getting old royally sucks. So, anyway, to all the newest members of the channel, subscribers, everything, welcome. I'm so glad you're here. To all the people that have been looky-loos for the last year and recently quit paparazzi, congratulations. I'm proud of you. That's not an easy decision to make. So, I just want you to know, I've been there, I've done that, and it's not easy, but I'm proud of you for making a decision for your financial well-being, your mental health well-being, and, you know, just in general. I'm going to move my chip bag out of the way because I'm looking for my remote control for my lights so I can turn it up a little bit so I don't look so drowned out. But I have all my Temu game things on the desk and I'm like, where is the remote? Okay. And you guys are gonna laugh like a lot when I tell you this. So all right, so let's see if I can get this to turn up. All right, so I'm doing the best I can. Hi Aradil. Hi Michelle. What was I? All my Temu purchases. Okay, so you guys know I'm starting my own garden on my deck, and I had a water barrel thing to collect rainwater, and we've had a lot of rain in Washington the last couple of days. Maybe that will help. We've had a ton of rain in Washington in the last couple of days, and needless to say, my water barrel wasn't growing with the water in it. It didn't get past a certain point. So I'm like, I wonder if I have the spout open. I wonder if it's just dribbling out. Turns out, yeah, that's the case. So I solved that problem this morning while the bullshit alarm goes off. And hey, paparazzi had to expose their own income disclosure. I just think that my state's Attorney General's office had a really big hand in making that income disclosure statement honest for the first time ever in history. So anyway, yeah, I fixed my garden. I've got all my little seedlings going, and I've got a few things sprouting already, which is really cool. Work has been working. I've been busy with work. In fact, yeah, we're still trying to get more people hired on, but you know, maybe we'll have more luck now that a bunch of things are happening. But I wanted to let you guys know what's going on with my state attorney general's office right now. They staged a walkout yesterday because of budget cuts. So, I was a little bit surprised by this, that they're trying to propose budget cuts to stop the Consumer Protection Division and other things in my state attorney general's office. So they protested and staged a walkout yesterday, and I'm really proud of them and I support that. So yeah, proposed budget cuts would have cut a lot of resources from people and the consumer protection that we have all recently been experienced. Hello, hi, I'm glad you're here. So everyone say hello to Tara and Sky. So I'm glad you're here. So I wanted to answer one of your questions. So let me get it pulled up real quick, okay? Hello, Sarah. So, okay. So, from what I see here, yes, I'm going to explain the buyback program the way I understand it, and I'm going to put the policy and procedures up on the screen from my blog. So This is the continuing resolution from paparazzi for the buyback period. Now, this is something I couldn't find last night in my half asleep state, but this post right here, it says, on paparazzi's social media account pages on Instagram, Facebook, and X, these may be one-time posts but cannot be deleted, hidden, or obscured for the length of the buyback period. Okay, so let's talk about that for a second. So when you go to the paparazzi Facebook page posts, and I will not lie, you guys, I was scrolling forever, okay, to find this post that is required with the continuing consent decree thing. So I was scrolling all through March to find the post. And you know how algorithms work. Paparazzi teaches you how algorithms work. So here's the deal. Paparazzi's doing all this March Madness crap, okay? And, doing their merch in the back office kind of thing. So they're, and this is my humble opinion, and you guys know that this channel is all my opinion and it's not based in anything but that. So that's my disclaimer. It was up at the beginning of the thing. So anyway, hello. In my humble opinion, posting the merch March Madness thing is a way to bury the post. Okay? So we have all these, pick your favorite piece of merch, March Madness, blah, 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 blah. And then we have Trent Kirby's angry, yelly video, okay? And then we have another merch alert. And then we have another merch alert. And then we have this post here, okay? So here is the post, okay? And when you click on it, okay, there's the catalog of the things that you can sell back if you are a consultant that has been out of paparazzi for a long time or a consumer, okay? And then when you go, it tells you everything that you have to do. Here's the care team, here's the phone number, here's everything. So I just want to make this part known. Look at this right here. Oh shit, sorry. Okay, let me go back down. I made it too big. So let me go back down. Gotta love all the merch alerts. They turned off comments on the post. When you turn off comments on a post, what does that do, you guys? Can you all tell me what happens when you turn off comments on a post? It makes it harder to find. Okay, so here's the post from paparazzi. I'm sure you guys can see it, limited as it may be. So I'm going to make this a little bit smaller so you guys can see it. Paparazzi accessories limited who can comment on this post. So they limited who can comment on the post, but notice there are no comments on the post. There's 160 shares, but a lot of likes and hugs and hearts and shit, but you can't comment on the post, okay? And then here's the one for just Washington consultants, okay? So if you are in the state of Washington, because of this decree that they signed with the state attorney general, the consent decree, Washington state consultants have a special buyback period where they get 100% of what they paid for their paparazzi jewelry and accessories if they follow the buyback conditions that are outlined in this post. Okay, and you have to call the paparazzi care team, all right, to arrange for all of that. So Tara and Sky and everybody who was a paparazzi consultant and recently quit, you want to call and initiate your buyback. Most people tell you to initiate your buyback before you quit, but I don't know how they're going to do things now, but I would just definitely recommend that you reach out to them and see if they will let you initiate a buyback since you are a former consultant. If you are in the state of Washington, Tara and Sky, then please, by all means, take advantage of your getting out of jail free card. Okay? That's all I have to say. All right, who's ready for some snarky snark stuff today? So Misty did a sneak peeks and hidden gems with blockbusters, so we get to see the same old, same old. But let's see how she describes it again this year. All right, you guys, so let's turn on the Wii Store music because I need something to help me get through this. And where did I put it? It's on my desktop. Okay. All right. So, any questions about that? Yes, it is fashion felony time. We love this, don't we, Stephanie? This is our thing. This is our jam. This is what we do. Oh, I need to turn her up. Okay.
Today, I'm going to show you some items, particularly.
Okay, let's just go back for a second and see the, okay. I'm gonna get snarky here for a second.
What the 1960s Roger Corman astronaut kind of outfit is this? Anyway, okay.
And if you don't know what I'm talking about, watch Mystery Science Theater 3000. Oh, why is she staying muted?
Today, I'm going to show you some items.
But look at
Hey,
that.
paparazzi, I'm so excited to spend some time with you today.
Is
I'm going to
ridiculous.
show you some items, particularly blockbusters, that I think are perfect for this spring. I love our blockbuster collection. I wanted to highlight some of the pieces that, again, I think are amazing for right now. Let's get started with my outfit. I am actually just wearing a high sheen silver overall dress.
So the overall dress, the overall thing is just falling off. So is that even hers or is it someone's that she borrowed? Because I'm sorry, we got to watch this again. I'm not making fun of the person. I'm making fun of the fashion felony, you guys, just so you know. And stop muting.
Let's get started with my outfit. I am actually just wearing a high sheen silver overall dress. So you can see, or like,
so
skirt, right? It's going all the way down. It obviously is, it's going to fall off the top, right? It is silver and almost feels like a...
It obviously does not fit well. It keeps falling off her shoulders. So that tells me either she hasn't pulled it down tight enough or she hasn't fixed the straps so they actually stay on her shoulders. It's like, this is like, I don't know, David, you should see this outfit. You should turn it on the TV so you can see it. But it's like, oh my gosh, she looks like a Martian. She does. She looks like, oh, which Martian Mystery Science Theater 3000 does this outfit remind you of?
That's an outfit?
It reminds me of Night of the Blood Beast with Steve's. Not everybody is named Steve. Hello, Frenchie.
She looks like Jiffy Pop.
Jiffy Pop?
Yeah. She looks like shake her over a flame and she'll make popcorn.
Oh my gosh, she's Jiffy Pop. And she's going to show us.
Do they still make Jiffy Pop?
I don't know. We have to go to the grocery store later. We should honestly look.
Is that like an old man reference, or do they still make it?
Do you guys know what Jiffy Pop is? So, what's with the Martian butcher apron? Frenchie, you're asking the same thing we're asking. She looks like Jiffy Pop. Savvy! Oh my gosh, hi Savvy! So, do you guys want to see? Come here, Annie, come here. You want to come say hi to everybody? Okay, come say hi to Savvy. Say hi, Aunt Savvy. Hi, Aunt Savvy. Do. Hello, Aunt Savvy. So yeah, oh my gosh, it's so crazy. But yeah, there are no words for this outfit. But she's wearing a baby tee with a Scandy Charm. She's going to say Scandy Charm. What do you want to bet she says Scandy Charm? I really need to update the bingo card. Oh, back to mute.
She looks like a unicorn butcher.
A unicorn butcher?
Yeah. Like that's the apron you have to wear when you butcher unicorns. You gotta get that good unicorn meat.
What reference is this from?
It's an apron and it's all sparkly, so like it's unicorn butcher apron.
Unicorn butcher with clogs.
Yeah.
And very pink toenails because we have to unicorn butchery. Okay, so the unicorn butcher is up on the screen. Oh my gosh, why does it keep muting this? This is annoying.
The bottom is jagged, which I think makes it a little more fierce with the outfit that I'm wearing. And then I have on a sheer black and white textured. It's got like a crazy kind of pattern to it. So what did I do? I decided, you know what? I'm going to just continue on that crazy trend, and I'm going to wear a necklace that has all kinds of colorful charms. I think.
Say that again.
Her mouth is smiling, but her eyes look dead inside. And the smile doesn't go up to her eyes. Like her eyes. Look at her eyes.
She's under a lot of stress.
Kill me.
You want to go grab a chair?
No.
Hey, everybody. If you want Dave to stay, raise your hand.
I'm just here eating my cereal.
He's eating his Honey Nut Cheerios and a little... Here, let me show you.
Saturday morning cereal.
This is... And I'm just like, I need a bowl of this too. So...
Did I ever tell you my Honey Nut Cheerio story?
No. Go grab a chair and come tell us the story. We're just having a fun little hangout today. Okay, David's on mic. I will grab you a chair while you tell your hi-ho Cheerio story.
I know, I was telling it to you.
Everyone's like, come on, Dave, come on. Oh my gosh, Savvy Emily hurt her toe. Oh, poor Em. Emily, I'm talking to you. Aunt Emily says hi, get better. Oh, poor Savvy. Savvy, I'm sorry. Tell her to be strong. She's got this. Okay, so...
I'm going to eat my Cheerios.
I'm not going to eat your Cheerios. I'll eat the chips. Yay, Dave time! Everyone's like, yay, Dave time! Okay, so it'll be Dave time while he's getting a chair. Okay, you guys, so while he gets a chair, we'll watch The Martian in her sheer shirt. She's wearing a sheer shirt in her she shed of a corporate closet. All right, so I got to move the microphone over so it's closer to Dave.
You do?
Well, it's louder because I can hear how loud you are.
Oh, I'm pretty loud.
Mm-hmm. I know. Okay, tell your story.
My story? So this is my growing up poor story, is that I think I was in the 2nd grade.
Okay.
And somebody brought in, we were bringing in treats, right? And somebody brought in Honey Nut Cheerios. And I was eating them, and I was like, these Cheerios are amazing. Why do they taste so good? Because I had never had Honey Nut Cheerios before then. I had only had like
regular
bargain bin regular Cheerios.
Because we grew up poor.
Like the ones that take you like 3 times longer to chew.
Yeah, because they're rock hard.
They're rock hard. And I was just blown away by actual Honey Nut Cheerios.
Oh my god.
I was like, Cheerios shouldn't taste like this. These are amazing. And everyone thought I was crazy. They're like, dude, these are just Cheerios.
You're like, no, these are really,
like,
really
no,
good.
I've had Cheerios before. These aren't Cheerios.
Is that why you like Honey Nut Cheerios so much? Because it takes you back to Monroe Elementary in the 2nd grade?
Hey, don't be like giving out my personal information.
So, well, I went to Willow Canyon, so there. Yes, we're Willow Canyon Wildcats. Okay, so yeah, I was a Wildcat. What was your school thing?
Which one?
Well, I was a Wildcat, a Patriot, and a Hawk.
Dragon, Lancer, and no, I don't remember what my high school was.
How come his schools were so much cooler than mine?
I gotta look it up. Yeah.
He's got to look up his high school. He can't remember his high school mascot.
Like Knights or something. I don't remember.
He blocks out high school completely. It was not a good time for either of us, but you know, there you go. All right, let's go back to.
Well, we lost at everything. We were terrible. Like all our sports team were crap, from what I remember. The only thing that I think we excelled in was
science.
There was some like we had an auto body shop. And like there was some competition in auto body, and we creamed them for like 20 years straight. So all our blue collar people knew how to,
fix
cars, but they couldn't play basketball to save their lives.
Yeah, well, his side. Okay, so here's another little story. So if you look at Salt Lake City, right down Salt Lake City is I-15. Okay, so I-15 goes right down the middle of Salt Lake City, and there's the east side and the west side. I grew up...
Oh, it was the Lancer. So, okay, maybe I'm mixing up my junior high and high school.
I grew up on the east side. David grew up on the west side. East side people were supposed to stay with the east side people. It's very Some Kind of Wonderful kind of movie dynamics here. And West Side was supposed to stay with West Side. Well, I didn't like to conform to the norm. And when I moved out of my... Stop. Oh, they're playing.
They got the zoomies.
So, they're running around. You want to see?
They're going crazy.
Annie's got the zoomies. And then she's going to run up on the couch. Annie, what are you doing? And there she goes. All right. So, I crossed the tracks. I dated West Side boys. You know, it was very, very bad kind of thing. Is this bad? Oh, I can tell I'm still adjusting to having my computer on this wall again. All right. So, yeah. Let's go back to Misty while he looks up his other mascots.
Yeah. Now I'm like, what was my junior high if it wasn't?
But sometimes the fact that it doesn't, and it's just like eclectic, is what kind of makes it cool. So I have on just big silver hoops and then more of an eclectic necklace. So again, I told you I'm going to show you
she should
some
honestly not be wearing that.
I
it
think
keeps
are
falling
absolutely
off.
perfect for this spring. You know that wedding season is upon us, so this is one that I think is...
Wedding and prom season is upon us, and I'm sorry, y'all. I'm sorry, but if you're going to wear a paparazzi blockbuster, what a gem, on your wedding day, I would rather wear an heirloom or nothing at all. I wouldn't be wearing paparazzi jewelry on my wedding day. Just saying. Okay? And you guys have seen our wedding pictures. At least I think you have. Oh, why does this keep doing this?
As well as a lot of people choose this to be
Oh,
part of a bridal party, and you'll see why. We call this What a Gem. So beautiful. A solitaire rhinestone coming down, right? This is actually cubic zirconium. So
is it actually cubic zirconium or is it just white glass? So that's my question is like, I don't think I'd want to do that. You went to Catholic school? My mascot was a nun. I haven't had cereal in a while. I don't like either when it broke. Aldi had a chocolate granola. I'm into like my overnight oats night right now, you guys. It was so good. It was richly chocolate. It was like a dessert. It was a chunk of chocolate. Oh, that sounds good. I wore real pearls for my 8th grade graduation. So did I, Stephanie. And I got to wear an heirloom necklace that had actual aquamarine in it. And then I got, you know, an actual real ring for graduation. So what was your other
Mustang. My junior high was Mustang.
So what was the first
Dragon,
one?
Mustang, and Lancer.
So he had all the cool things. Dragon, Mustang, best horse ever, and Lancer. Is that a bird? What is a Lancer?
A Lancer? It's like the guy on horseback with the lance.
Oh, okay. So I was a patriot.
Oh.
And we had muskets on our mascot. You know, like a 17-something patriot, a wildcat, and a hawk. And it wasn't any specific hawk. It was just a hawk. So let's go back to Misty talking about what a gem. Oh.
And that dainty chain, if I show it upright, you're going to see the dimension of that. Oh my goodness. Easy to wear with a lot of different
notice
things.
The stupid bow?
One of our most popular
blockbusters.
Now this one we call...
Well, I'm looking at the stupid silver bow ring on her thing, but yeah, she looks like she's in a tin can.
You know that the silver stuff on that thing is going to rub off. Like,
it's going to totally flake off.
Yeah.
It's going to flake off, and it's going to leave like glittery silver things all over the place.
And it won't survive like more than one
actual washing.
Yeah.
So yeah, okay, I picked you up. Yes.
Hi, everybody. She's like, I want some Cheerios.
Yeah, well, she's not getting it.
This one is also beautiful for the wedding season. Anytime you get pearls, I think you get a really like definitive
and again,
style
we've
that
all
feels
seen
like
these
a wedding.
lovely
Obviously, it depends on the style of wedding, but certainly for the bride and the bridal party, this is often there's like a 50-50 chance that a pearl is going to be amazing with it. Look at the different dimensions or sizes of pearls, and then again that scattered rhinestone that kind of makes it asymmetrical along the cluster. I love anytime that a rhinestone is just
it's
like
so
nestled
pretty,
in there
so cute,
into a cluster,
fun.
so it gives it like dimension.
Ellie's
right?
over
Almost
here.
Like
Daddy,
flower
can I
is
have
coming
some of your
out
Cheerios?
of an arrangement. To me, that's what those rhinestones do.
They got a thing now on
Now,
And
you
these
know
Cheerios
this
were some
season,
of them
we've got a very big
heart-shaped.
boho look.
Oh, cute.
So
Those are
I feel
heart
like
healthy.
this is a great one
for
as
Valentine's
well.
Day, I don't know.
We call this Fan of the Tribe. It also is mixed metal, which this season mixed metal is a big deal. So you're going to see right here.
So this season, unlike the last 14 seasons, mixed metals is now a big deal.
Bargain basement metals.
It's a big deal.
Just, like all the cast off like combined together into one piece of jewelry is in vogue now.
Hey
like,
y'all, tell me if the chat is frozen.
Like loose beer or whatever, right?
Yeah. This time it's mixed metals. It's awesome. Okay, let me go back.
These flanks. Beautiful
yes,
dotted
flank.
texture, right? Like a divoted texture. And then look at this scroll work.
Honestly,
I think this is absolutely beautiful. And again,
all, right?
the silver, the copper, and the brass together is an amazing.
I think the metals back in the day, they were
I mean, they're definitely not like gold and real silver and bronze and copper. They're like
no, they're zinc
like,
alloy
zinc
covered
or,
with paint
or pewter or something super cheap. Maybe aluminum
or lead
at most. Yeah, lead. They're all lead. They're like, we've got all this lead from the old jewelry. We need something to do with it.
Yeah, we need to sell this.
Well, just tell them mixed metals is the way to go.
Yeah. So it's like, okay. I think they renamed that piece. They did, because it used to be, gosh, I can go to the Internet Archive if it's still up. Everyone hated Scarf for Attention, Tara. Everyone. It was
And I
an
look at this
awful
and I'm
piece.
like, are
She'll
you
show it. I'll show you
kidding
which one
me?
it is.
This is $5. That's what makes
You
paparazzi
should wear mixed
so
metals over
amazing.
your
Now,
boots.
This is
And
another
who
one
cares
that's
if
a
it's only
boho
$5,
style.
Misty?
I feel
It's
like you
cheap.
could pair this with a lot of the Western novelty pieces that we have.
Okay.
This one we call River Ride.
They call this one River Ride. I call this Choke Your Neck. Okay, because this piece, the way that it hangs, if you don't have a dainty neck, I mean, when I first started with paparazzi in 2019, this piece, I couldn't get it around my big bulbous fat neck, and I had a fat neck back then.
I'm not sure I could wear that as a bracelet, honestly.
Not with your man hands, no.
Not with my big banana hands.
Ellie wants to come over.
Okay, I got you. Oh, I got a puppy.
Okay. But this, it choked me and it dug into my neck and it was really painful. So, and I admit, when I was in paparazzi, I was stressed about money. So I was stress eating. I was gaining weight, as you can clearly see. And yes, today was a year ago. Yesterday was a year ago. Yesterday, where I had my surgery to remove the big C, and you know I've been on recovery. But you guys, this necklace is just, it
just doesn't look comfortable.
It's craptastic. Okay,
Very easy to choke somebody with that necklace.
Oh yeah,
absolutely beautiful. Look at that smooth bar coming
Look
around.
at that
and
smooth bar that's coming off of it.
Turquoise
What?
stones. I love the detail around the outside. That frame is very Santa Fe style, right? That simply Santa Fe. A little bit of a dot, a little bit of a rope-like texture or twist. Very classic. So this can go very classic turquoise, very expensive turquoise.
Back and forth.
Right?
Here comes the
and
tin
then
can.
you can also make it a little bit more playful and again pair those novelty items, the Western items, maybe a hat, maybe a boot, maybe all the things with it.
She's telling you to pair it with all the Western novelty things. All the things.
It's red and blue stone, or maybe it's white and yellow.
David's just like, I just want Jiffy Pop. I just want to have popcorn right now. But every piece I got like that was always came with a broken link. Yes, okay, everybody who is a former consultant, how many times did you have to repair the stuff that came in your boxes? Hello? Like Stephanie says, it's flipping cheap. It's fleep.
I bet they totally resell the buyback items.
According to the consent decree, and I'll answer that. According to the consent decree that paparazzi signed, all of the items that are on the catalog for eligible buyback across the United States, you know, all of those pieces that are on the technical, I call it the recall list, they can't sell those items. They have to properly destroy those items with accordance to the EPA.
Yeah, but I don't know. Like, the EPA is understaffed.
I know. That's the other thing that sucks.
I'm sure they'll just, oh yeah, we'll get right on that, and they'll put it and hide it away, and then a year later sell it.
Yeah, possibly. But the pieces that they buy back from consultants, those are probably going to end up as hostess rewards or.
I'm more worried about if because of the Washington decree, they'll actually give people their money back without much hassle, or if they're going to try to be like, oh, well, this came back broken, so you don't get any money for it.
I was actually talking to the state attorney general's office about that the other day. So during a conversation I had, they were asking me, how easy is it for consultants to find their invoices that have the P number and what they paid for it and the method of payment? And I said, if the consultant still has access to their back office, meaning they are still an active consultant until the end of this month. So again, if you are a Washington consultant, you have until the 31st to get all your documentation out of that back office. Go in there and download everything and put it on a USB key so you do not lose it. You need to do that today. If you have not done that, go do that now. But you have to have all of your invoices from everything that you purchased. Then you have to reach out to the care team email and get a form saying that they will allow you to do the buyback program. And then you have to follow the step-by-step instructions on how to do the return. And you have to ship it back to them. They will refund you. If you are in the state of Washington, they will refund you your shipping, which other consultants don't get that luxury. Yeah. Okay. And they have to approve everything. As long as you follow their step-by-step instructions, they must, according to the decree, and shall, those words are very big in legalese, they must comply with the consent decree and give you all your money back plus shipping and taxes that you paid. Okay?
Because we know how bad they are.
Thank you, Airedale.
Normally, when you have to send back a return, they'll find a reason not to pay you back.
They have to.
Half the time.
And if you are in the state of Washington...
But yeah, I figure they want the Washington thing over and done with as quick as possible.
Yeah, and if you are in the state of Washington and you follow their rules, okay, and you follow their rules and they do not give you your money back, you need to notify the state attorney general to let them know you did the buyback program. You did what they told you to do. And keep copies of everything you send back. Take pictures with your phone. Document everything. These are the boxes I'm sending back to paparazzi. Here's all the invoices. Here's the form they made me fill out. Assume that they'll get lost.
Yes, assume they're going to try to screw you over.
And document everything.
Don't assume that you know, they would never do something like that. Always assume they're going to try to screw you. They might not, but like, better to be safe than sorry. Yeah. Take pictures of everything.
Document everything. Cover your ass.
Take pictures of what you're putting in the in the box. Take pictures of what the box looks like before you send it, right? Like everything. Yeah,
that is so imperative that you do that. Okay, so let's get back to crazy.
A great way to just add a powerhouse
spaceship lady
necklace with it and then start to add in color. Now we talk about charms this season being very popular, and so this one is called Charmed, I'm sure, in black, but you can see that it has the charms hanging down. I love this flower.
She's like, look, I mixed it all with stuff. So that's a friendship bracelet for your neck.
Yes, it's a friendship bracelet.
It looks like a friendship bracelet.
It's a friendship bracelet for your neck. This is called Charmed, I'm sure. This is a blockbuster.
Oh, yeah.
On this one, it has love the Lord thy God with all thine heart.
Yeah, you gotta use religious manipulation.
So there's the religious manipulation. There's the...
and I'm sure they offer ones, you know, for Jewish and Muslims and atheists as well, right?
Seriously?
Yeah, they've got the charmed ones with the Star of David on them instead of the Jesus thing.
No.
Or the crescent. They got ones with the crescent instead of the...
No. They have an infinity. They did have a cross at
or
one point.
with just no religious symbols at all.
No.
No. Oh, okay.
So
funny how that works.
Yeah, isn't it? It's like, you know, they don't include all religions. I never thought of it that way. And yes, the Chinese luck coin, the love the Lord thy God, some random chain, a stupid bead, a black flower, another bead, and then we have that's supposed to be a sunflower. It is a black dahlia.
Isn't that bad luck?
Is it?
The black dahlia murders and everything, right?
I guess so, yeah. So it's a black dahlia. It's
this
a bad luck.
The most
Don't buy it.
Popular charm on the necklace. It says trust in the Lord, okay? And on the back it has a scripture inscription, which I think is really, really fun.
Like random crap. This is like the fruitcake of necklaces. We got a bunch of random crap, just throw it all together and make a necklace.
So yeah, we're just gonna have this on the screen. David's gonna, narrate.
Absolutely gorgeous. This is again that charm.
Let's see if the straps fall down off of her thing again.
This season, and last but not least,
they had a necklace named Tarot and Chariots, but not recent. Really, I'll have to look that up.
I'm surprised they have tarot.
And they did have a Hamsa. Okay.
I think you really get.
Oh look, it's the adult fidget spinner that you can easily get on Temu. But now I want to see that. So give me a second. I wanna look up Tarots and Chariots. Tarot and Chariots.
I love that if you say tarot correctly, it doesn't rhyme anymore. That's the best rhymes. The best rhymes are the rhymes that only work when you mispronounce one of the words.
Yeah. Your chariot awaits.
No.
They have
tarot and tassels.
They have tarot and tassels. And your chariot awaits.
Yeah.
But I don't see any religious symbols on them. Okay, so there's that one, and then a paparazzi.
Yeah, even the tarot doesn't really look like tarot cards, does it?
No, it doesn't. But these are all Temu ones.
Yeah,
with
those,
the paperclip chain.
Those very clearly are meant to be tarot cards.
I was like, look at the paperclip chain; it's so cute and so fun. Okay, so let's finish this off with Misty. Okay, so here's the stupid
flowers, and it feels girly, and that to me is kind of how the spring feels. So this one is called All the Trimmings.
Does tarot count as a religious? Because like the only people who think they're like religious symbols are people who think they're like witchcraft or whatever. Everyone who's like not one of those
Christian,
one of those
crazies.
Christians who thinks that anything like tarot is satanic just thinks tarot cards are just a toy, right? They're like a magic 8-ball.
Yeah, it's the adult version of the magic 8-ball for a lot of people. They are to me.
It's just a fun like trick. It doesn't really have any real significance.
Tarot and tassels. Okay, that looks heavy. Which one? This one, the one that's on screen. It's not heavy because it's ribbon, and then all of the beads on this are literally, I swear to you, plastic. Okay.
Oh yeah, you can see how cheap they are.
And it's like an adult fidget spinner. It's
even
just so dumb.
Even half the metal stuff is probably just plastic with like a metal coating on it.
Yeah, pretty much.
And it weighs like nothing.
That's what their stuff is turning out to be.
The only real metal is the chains, probably.
Oh, David has a Ouija board mouse pad.
I do. And it hasn't Chat GPT'd the spirits yet.
In the 20, how many years have you had that now? 25 years?
Oh, I think since before we met, right?
It was way before we met. So he's had it for more than 20 years at this point, you guys. And it hasn't done anything. And he's been working on that mouse pad for years. Okay, so let's go back. This is such an amazing piece that she just loves. I love that we have all these new people coming onto the channel. I'm so proud of all the people that recently quit or stopped shopping with paparazzi.
You can simply pull it up.
Every time she backs up and I see that.
You think Jiffy Pop.
And I see that stupid apron again. It makes me laugh.
So every time, okay, so the outfit Misty Kirby's wearing, we are calling it the Unicorn Butcher Jiffy Pop outfit. Oh. But what David doesn't hear, because he's not hearing it, he's just seeing it, he's not hearing the crunkly sound that's coming from the outfit. So it's like every time he says Jiffy Pot, I'm like
saran wrap just all over her.
It's not.
Or like
it sounds like
aluminum,
foil.
Aluminum foil.
It sounds like foil.
Just crinkling all the time.
Yeah, it's like
gorgeous detail, and then
very
all of those
Pop.
pearls.
It's very Jiffy Pot.
So pretty. Again, these items are just a few highlights from our Blockbuster collection.
Crazy.
Make sure you go into our website.
Almost all MLMs, if you're being honest, though.
Yeah, well, that's
how they work. Some people, like 2% of people make money off of 98% giving it to them.
So let's go over it. Thank you, Frenchie. That was my next segue. You guys all know that paparazzi has had a very different income disclosure statement for years. In fact, let me get it off of my computer.
When I said 2%, I was being generous because that's 1.3%. Made any money. Did not lose money.
Yeah. You guys have seen the income disclosure statement all the way back in the day where they had the
top 1% of the top 1%.
Okay, Bernie. So this is the newest income disclosure statement. And this was eye-opening for a lot of consultants. I dropped a video late last night or early in the morning for Frenchie. Anyway, hi Frenchie. And this dropped late last night. I got 17 emails between last night when I went to bed and this morning. Tara and Sky is just one of the 17. Okay? Tara and Sky is just one of the 17 people that emailed me and told me that this was their eye-opener. And a lot of people did not even put together some of the stuff. So most participants lost money in the year 2024. How about most participants have lost money year over year over year?
I doubt these figures are a lot different than 2023, 2022.
Yeah, this is year over year. Okay, and then this part down here.
And the ones that got some money, right? Like $1 to 100 or whatever.
Woohoo! I got $120.
I bet those people are not looking at cost for their time, cost for their childcare. I doubt they would even be looking at like packaging and mailing costs because a lot of people don't. Forget to factor that in.
I forgot to factor that in for a while.
But even if they're making money, I bet if you looked at how much time they had to work.
What are you doing?
To make that $100, it's like ridiculously less than minimum wage, right? Like they had to work 100 hours to make $100.
Look at that face. She's just like, what are you doing, Mom?
What are you talking about over there?
We're talking about stuff. You're not included. You can come over and join us. Come on.
You want to come join us?
We're trying to get the dog's attention. Yes, 17 people reached out to me last night. But that's the other funny thing.
17 in a row?
17 separate emails from 17 people.
Somebody's going to get that joke, but...
What is that?
Emily's not one of them.
Well, Cats, if you're playing games, I see you're playing games. Hi, Cats, if you're watching but gaming. I know you're probably like gaming and not talking.
Did you know there was a magnet in with your pens?
Yes.
Okay.
It's holding the pens together.
Yeah, it very much is holding all the pens together.
So they don't fall behind the desk. Okay, so let me see. What is this person?
Oh yeah, all the gifts. Can't forget the gifts.
Okay, so here's another one. I'm going to respond to this comment too. I am unclear on how paparazzi can do an income disclosure when they don't know how much the reps are selling. Are they basically showing bonuses, commissions, minus purchases? Sorry if I missed something. Either way, the results are not good. Congratulations on getting out. So, Annette, if you're here watching, hello, Annette. So, a few years ago, paparazzi downloaded the Paparazzi Premier app, and they encouraged and kind of required all of their consultants through coercion. This is my opinion. Through coercion, they encouraged their consultants to download the Paparazzi Premier app and to ask their customers to register on the Paparazzi Premier app. They made the Paparazzi Premier app sound so amazing for their consultants. And here's why they did that. One, because this was part of the 3-year argument with paparazzi to get paparazzi to prove that sales are actually going to end users, actual customers, not between consultant to consultant. They wanted to prove that actual people were, hi Sandy, actual people were buying the jewelry. Ellie, can you stop? Thank you.
Why are you scratching? Come here.
Ellie is nesting. Okay, so yeah.
Why are you scratching?
So that's why they had paparazzi premiere. Now, last fall, they started the whole become a style ambassador so they could encourage the consultants that were on the fence about getting the paparazzi premiere app and registering their customers through the paparazzi premiere app. They got those ones to jump over to the paparazzi premiere app. One of those, if you guys remember, and if you've watched older videos on my channel, one of those people that finally relented and went over to the paparazzi premiere app was Erica Cole. And she was encouraging people to register on her shopwiththeboss.com premiere. She was encouraging people to go and sign up, and she was putting people into a drawing for something that was not paparazzi approved, and she got called out on compliance violations and then had a mental breakdown about it. So if you haven't seen that video,
rules aren't for me, they're for other people.
Yeah, rules are for everyone but her.
Is that
kind
my
of thing.
Erica Cole impersonation?
Oh no, she was
was
rebuking in the name of Jesus, and she was
honestly, the amount of people who think rules are not supposed to be for them, they're for other people. Like literally think, no, it's not for me, it's for other people. Because I'm one of the good ones. You should ignore it when I break the rules.
Yeah. So, to go back to this, so that's how they were able to track all of 2023, is they were tracking through the Paparazzi Premiere app, because the Paparazzi Premiere app was a full year of tracking data so they could prove that people were making money. Turns out...
I bet it was just them...
They weren't making money.
Slow rolling, like... the appearance of compliance for all these.
I think they were
right?
too.
They're like, oh, okay, we'll get you that data. It might take us some time. We're gonna need an app, and we're gonna have to do this, right? Like,
my husband's 100% on that.
Right? Like they knew, like Washington and other states required this, and we're gonna shut them down right away. So they were like, okay, well, no, we'll work towards compliance.
Read what Frenchie just wrote. That video, that wasn't a video. That was an exorcism live.
Satan!
I rebuke you in the name of Jesus.
You in the name of Jesus.
So yeah, so
I'm doing the same voice. I guess that is my Erica Cole.
It's like, So yeah, now they have to say this on the income disclosure. It's actually profit, money received from paparazzi plus any additional retail income minus money paid to paparazzi for the year. And participants lost money if their profit was negative. Well, everyone's profit is usually negative. There was, back when the movement against paparazzi for the lead nickel free stuff and the post-COVID convention catastrophe.
Annie!
Stop eating Daddy's coat!
You just had a walk, you're fine.
Oh my gosh, she's insane. There's a Crack the Crown video that someone did, and she gives you the breakdown of what you actually make per piece that you sell. And that's factoring minimum wage. Okay, so if you're a paparazzi consultant and you don't have a regular job, you don't go outside of the house to work a regular job, your money is just made off of your minimum wage, okay, that you pay yourself. But everyone knows that you're not making a minimum wage. You're barely making slave wages at this point.
I mean, and most are just losing money. They're working for nothing.
Yeah. So, and paparazzi loves to sell it to you that you become a business owner. And as the whole Washington debacle has proven, you're not a business owner. because your business can be pulled and taken away from you at any time. Okay?
You're a sucker, is what you are.
I was. I admit that. He tells me all the time, you were so dumb.
Yeah.
He tells me all the time, I was so dumb. Oh, so yes, baby Floof is eating my hands. Mommy, 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 mommy. All right, so financial incomes. The graph above shows participants earned profit or loss in their business. This includes all individuals who participated in the paparazzi business opportunity in the U.S. in 2024. And the reason the paparazzi business opportunity is only in the U.S. is because other states and other countries will not let them operate.
Yeah, other countries have actual good anti-MLM laws.
In most cases, and other countries have quality product standards that, yeah.
You could make more money doing a lemonade stand, if I'm being honest.
Yeah.
I mean, you won't make a lot, but you'll probably at least make a profit.
I mean, the people that sell oranges on the side of the road make more money than paparazzi consultants. Okay?
Yeah, they can at least afford to have inventory go bad without selling it all.
Oh my gosh. I never even thought of it that way. And Tara, when you sold 100 pieces a week, you made a profit of $225, but how much of that profit did you put back into your business?
And that's before taxes. You got to take out taxes.
I mean, because they expect you to reinvest,
expenses, right? You got to pay for shipping. Mm-hmm. Yeah. And then, most people just use it to buy more jewelry. That's Trent Kirby's whole thing, is to use your...
Hi, Rosie.
Is to use any profit you get from selling and use it to buy more jewelry, right? To, quote unquote, grow your business.
Yeah.
As if business growth just means how big a warehouse you have or something.
Yeah, like Andrea Hutchinson and her warehouse in her house. Yes, I can answer the question. Denmark has MLMs, sadly. Not as many as United States, and not as many as the state of Utah, okay? So I put most back in, plus taxes, plus giving free pieces away. It was more like $100 a week, and I never sold 100 pieces a week. It was more like 30. Yes!
Yeah, that's
yes.
And don't forget, every piece you have that is unsold takes away the profit from the pieces you do sell.
The dead money.
If you don't sell a piece, it's more loss than you will get from selling a piece.
Exactly.
Yeah. So.
And you guys, they love to rip apart 9-to-5 jobs. They love to rip apart corporate America jobs. But here's the deal. Corporate America jobs are not bad. Savvy, if you're still here, Savvy, Be Smart, and I.
Oh, I mean, they're not. Nobody likes.
I mean, no one likes corporate America all the time.
At least they have some protections, at least right now.
When you clock out, you clock out. When you're done with work, you can leave work and go home.
They have to pay you minimum wage.
Yeah, right? They have to pay you wages. In some cases, if you work full time, you get benefits.
If they screw you
medical,
over,
dental, vision.
There's
401k.
There's agencies you can go to report them, right?
And paid time off. So, and here's the other thing that I just want to point out. If you work in corporate America, if you get laid off, if your job ends, guess what? That employer has to pay unemployment insurance to your state, and you would be eligible for that unemployment insurance. With paparazzi, Baby Shark is so cute. Daddy's playing with Baby Shark. But with paparazzi, all the consultants in the state of Washington who had the rug literally pulled out from underneath them, they aren't eligible for unemployment. They aren't eligible to have that protection because paparazzi contracts them as a 1099 employee. And that's that. That's all they get. So let's go back to your guys' conversation. Tara says, I put more back in, plus giving free pieces away. Oh, we read that. Speaking of which, I had someone from Denmark.
Which is pretty much what everyone does. It's what they tell you to do.
You had someone in Denmark ask you a message on Instagram about how to get out of an MLM. Just refer them to me or Julie Airedale. Tell them to go to Julie's channel or my channel.
Just leave.
There are 3 Canadian headquarters of MLMs in my city. Which ones, Stephanie? I want to know. Inquiring minds want to know.
Yeah, unfortunately, they still have MLMs in Canada.
I'm gonna change the voice changer.
Inquiring minds want to know. Can you please tell us which ones? That would be great. Thank you.
Okay. All right. She wanted to do a one-on-one call with her friend. Sound like an MLM pitch. Oh, I'm sure it probably was.
Hey, I know we haven't talked in a while, but you want to hop on a one-on-one call and catch up?
Yeah, let's go to Primerica. No.
Turns out I'm a boss babe, but you can be too.
You know, that's one thing I love. I love the beauty and the flexibility of 9-to-5 work. Okay. When you find something that, one, you are good at, two, you are passionate about, and three, you feel like you're making a difference in someone's day, it's worth it. It's worth it to return to corporate America. I am, you guys know since the start of my channel how many jobs have I been through. You guys have seen me be a Starbucks barista. You guys have seen me work at a Massage Envy. You guys have seen me work at Clear, which is at the airport. What else have I done? A bank. I've worked at a bank. The Department of Licensing, doing car title work. You guys know I'm a jack of all trades.
That place where the pharmacy.
Yes, I worked at a pharmacy. Helping a pharmacy tech. So you guys know that I'm pretty much like a jack of all trades. Well, now I am a trainer, and I work for a durable medical equipment company, and I teach people about how to use their CPAP, and I teach people how to adjust to using a CPAP, and I've been there, it will be a year in a month. I will have been at that company for over a year. The stability that comes with this job, the paid time off that comes with this job, the insurance that I have with this job, even though it's with United Healthcare and I hate them right now because I've been fighting with them for 6 months to get my medication. That's another story for another day. But I like that I have that stability. I never had that when I was a paparazzi consultant, ever.
Yeah, corporate America sucks, but MLMs are not the answer.
Yeah, MLMs are not the answer.
They just suck worse.
Follow your passion. What makes you want to get up in the morning?
I think most people, though, on MLMs try to do it as a side hustle, right?
Yeah.
Only thinking that, well, if it takes off, maybe I'll make it my main job.
But it never takes off.
Yeah, or...
And then your side hustle, you start working to support your side hustle.
Yeah.
I did that.
Your
did you
side
guys do that?
hustle should not cost you money. Right? That's the opposite of a side hustle. Usually these scams cost you time more than money,
but time is money.
Yeah, but these ones cost you both.
Okay. So I love that this expenses. The graph above includes money participants paid for fees, starter kits, product purchases, tickets for conventions, Ellie's nesting, shipping and handling, sales aids, the possible of additional expenses not represented in the graph. So additional fees for tickets, conventions, or other training programs. How many training programs does Paparazzi Jewelry and Accessories have? They have the All-In Tour with the elite consultants, Empower Me Pink, Convention, Paparazzi Dorks. Those are tickets for you to go and be indoctrinated all the time. Okay, I can't talk.
Blah, 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 blah.
Blah, blah, blah.
Mary Kay, Primerica, and Arbonne? What's Arbonne?
Arbonne. Isn't Arbonne... Let's look that up. I can't remember what Arbonne is. I think they're like a protein shake thing.
Yeah, it sounds like a place that sells Cinnabons.
Arbonne International. What's Arbonne sell? Let's look.
Oh, cosmetics.
Nutrition, skincare, healthy living. Oh my gosh.
Cosmetics.
And Fifi feel good things that are not that great. Okay. So Fifi feel good things. Okay. David's reading the comments. I was very late reading.
A union job, 401k. Yeah, that's nice when you can get it.
Yeah. So I only paid $36.25 for my dental cleaning, which usually costs me about $300 thanks to my nation. Yeah, well, you're in Canada and you're lucky, Stephanie. You're very lucky in Canada. Let's see.
We have pretty good insurance.
Tara, you should do that. That's a good idea. My friend just started her YouTube channel, being a lactation specialist, so she's doing that. What were you gonna say?
I was just saying our insurance is actually pretty good. We're pretty lucky.
Yeah.
It's still a pain in the ass though. They still want.
No, the flexible spending card's a pain in the ass. The insurance is fine. It's just having to get receipts and submit everything, even though it's a covered medical expense. That's the only annoying thing about our insurance.
Yeah. Well, I mean, although we haven't seriously tested it too much. I mean, there was your
We've tested the insurance. The insurance was seriously tested back in 2016 when I had non-Hodgkin's. It was tested again.
Yeah, I guess.
Last year.
No one's gotten a major
car
accident or anything though.
No, and I haven't had to do chemo or anything, and we haven't had to use our accidental death or dismemberment or disability.
Well, I mean
but we have that.
Yeah.
You know? So, and we have our 401ks. So, yeah. Oh, I see, and that's the thing. I like the consistency of my job. We're always busy. I'll be here until the doctor comes in, still waiting. It's Saturday at an urgent care Savvy. I hope you're not waiting all day. What? Okay. Let's see. All the things. All the things. All the things. So, yeah.
What is PL?
I joined PL a year ago for the discount and the kit. I was only a customer. What's PL? Is that Plexus? You know, oh my gosh. So, yeah, you know, if it's Plexus, let me know. I hope it's not Prove It, but yeah, what's PL? So, let's make fun of the jewelry.
Hi, Rosie. I'm just the off-cam voice.
It's off-cam Dave. You guys have missed him. I know you have.
This is the voice of God. Don't get in an MLM.
Okay, so let's look at the jewelry together. So
I don't want to.
Part of the plan.
Oh, more
beads.
Well, I was gonna say more friendship bracelets, but this time on your ears.
Oh, you mean the seashells in the bike?
The charm bracelets for your ears.
And shimmery safeguard with pearl encrusted rhinestone chainy things. So yeah, who's leaving? Who's heading out?
Everybody.
Oh, Tara, you heading out? Okay. So, and then we have Bouquet Ballad. It's blue.
Park Lane
jewelry. Oh, okay. I bought some stuff. Okay, that makes sense. I bought some stuff.
Is that another MLM or?
Yes. Remember all those jewelry parties that I had when we first met?
No.
Because Sarah had a friend who was doing Park Lane, and I booked Park Lane parties at the house out of sympathy and bought that way overpriced jewelry.
No.
Oh my gosh. You
did a lot though. I do remember the
Pampered Chef party. I had a Pampered Chef bridal shower, you guys.
What was the naughty sex toys one?
That was Pure Romance and then Slumber Parties.
Right, Slumber Parties.
And then what was the other one?
We were in Utah.
We lived in Utah. Everyone was in an MLM.
If you weren't in an MLM, you were probably
there was something wrong with you.
Doing a party for your friend who was in an MLM.
And then we had Layers Clothing, and then we had LuLaRoe.
Yeah.
What else did we have?
Too many.
Avon.
We kind of skirted around the essential oils, but we saw a lot of people who were doing them.
We didn't do the essential oils because we thought it was quackery.
Oh, it is quackery, but.
And we didn't want
At first I thought maybe it was just, like aromatherapy, like, oh, this just smells good. But like when you hear the sales pitch for all the quackery and like, oh, it cures all these illnesses.
We're like, no, it doesn't.
Like, why not just sell me candles and shit? Like, I'm fine with it just being to make the place smell good.
Gold Canyon candles and Scentsy.
Why do you gotta like turn it into like some woo it cures all that ails you snake oil bullshit? Because
Utah was founded by the Mormons, and Joseph Smith was way into that quackery.
Yeah, woo quackery stuff. But I mean, like, if the price is right, I would buy stuff that just makes your place smell good.
Yeah,
it doesn't.
exactly.
You don't have to sell me on the fact that it's gonna, make my hair grow or cure
My psoriasis.
My psoriasis. Yeah. Jeez.
Oh my gosh. Okay. I want to look at this sailing through life. Okay, so we have a key. What looks like to be. What is that? It says an oval cameo pendant. Okay, is that
It's
really
just some resin thing?
Oh, that's the cameo pendant. The bee, the oval, the sailboat.
Sailing.
Take me away from what? That's my favorite song, and
so random.
He gives me so much shit about that, but I love that song. I love Christopher Cross's Sailing. Okay, it takes me back to a place where it brings back good memories.
Take me away to where I want to.
Okay, so let's look at this. So we have seeking out squares. So someone said, I was looking at the jewelry on the website. Seeking out
squares. That sounds like a new dating app for nerds.
Looking for nerds,
right? Right, for programmers and engineers.
Seeking out squares. Squares looking for squares.
Let's get on it. Let's make that before someone takes it.
Oh, I'll let you patent it.
Seeking out.
Someone want to build an app for seeking out squares for nerds?
Seeking out squares.
Nerds unite. And then Breathless Burrow. Star Divination. Okay. Yeah.
Why do so many of these look like
they're bent in half?
Well, I was gonna say just random shit on a thing. Like they all look like charm bracelets.
Because it's the new trend by Misty Kirby. Scandy Charm is what she's calling it.
Random crap tied together. Okay.
And all over ton. This are they trying to
like
play off of the Bridgerton all over ton?
Oh, I thought it was like the Overton window.
I think they're trying to play off of the Bridgerton thing.
I don't know.
But that looks like
I don't think they know what this pun is supposed to be.
All over pun with a really bad ton.
Breathless Baroro.
And weren't these okay?
Maiden makeover.
These are clip-on earrings, but don't those look like what was once upon a time a top of a ring?
Flashy facets.
I mean, look how big they are. Sure. They're huge.
Those are big.
And then we have this, and then we have that. This probably stinks to hell.
In the French military called the officer squares?
Mountain passport. What, huh?
Oh, Frenchies saying in the French military they call the officer squares. I can believe that.
Then it would be a good.
Did you call them L7s too?
L7s?
That's you never heard like L7 is like slang for square?
No.
L7. I'm facing the wrong way, but you make one hand into an L, the other into a 7. You add them together, you get a square. You never heard people call squares L7s?
Yeah. Okay.
All right. Off Cam Dave.
We love Off Cam Dave. You guys have missed him. I know you guys have been telling me this. When's Dave gonna come and do this with you again? We've missed him. It's been like a year since he's been on camera with us.
Frenchie's like, oh my god, everyone was calling me L7s all that time. I had no idea. No,
So, she's talking about the earrings. And then we have curvy charisma. There's nothing curvy or charismatic about it. And then we have another, oh my gosh, is this supposed to be an Easter thing? I bet it is.
Probably.
You know, I hate these pictures because...
Yeah, because it's got bunnies and eggs. Yeah.
Oh, we got a birdie, a chickie, and an egg, and then an Easter egg, heart, bunny, flower.
Their holiday stuff is like the biggest red flag for me that this is a scam and not meant to be for end users, because they start selling holiday jewelry way too fucking late.
Yeah, way too late.
Like, if you have to turn around and then sell it to end users, you need it a month early. You don't need it like
2 weeks before the holiday.
Like, you're gonna get this. Like, half the people might not get this in time. Like, you need because you need to sell it to someone who wants to wear it during that holiday.
I'm glad he put his coffee mug down because I was afraid he was about to do a Jon Stewart.
So you can't just sell it yourself on Valentine's Day or Easter. You have to get it early enough to sell it to somebody else so that you can get it in time to give it to them in time for the holiday. And usually they start throwing this stuff way too late. There's no way you could, like, you would have to hustle to give that Easter necklace to somebody.
Hence it's a side hustle that you have to hustle with. So yeah, you have to hustle. I'm gonna make the screen bigger. So
Elite speak. You know how old L7 is? That's like a 70s thing, isn't it?
Okay.
An L7 loser.
Alrighty. And then we have Turtle Tourist, and that's honestly a Temu special. I got one of those in blue from Temu last year for 89 cents, y'all.
Turtle.
And
Turtle.
It doesn't look that cheap. It actually has abalone shell on it.
Abalone.
And this is a Black Diamond Encore.
Abalone.
For Mandy W. Whoever Mandy W is.
At the request of...
No, she picked it out of a catalog.
Yeah.
Yeah. So,
she gave them a lot of money and they let her pick which one to bring back.
Yep. Okay, so then we have another complete look. What do they call these things? Southwestern Story and Southwestern Surprise. Is that surprising?
That there would?
Those are what they call Navajo pearls. Oh, sorry. I need to make the screen smaller.
Bigger, smaller, bigger.
Smaller.
What?
Meow. Okay, there.
Nobody can see.
Nobody can see. Hello, Melissa. How's that? Oh, that's better. Okay, there we go. Yeah, there's nothing.
Do it live.
I'm sorry. I'm sorry. Colorful citation.
Okay. Oh man, it's like Lee press on nails on a string.
But it's colorful.
Do they still make Lee press on nails?
Yes, I have a whole bunch in the closet.
Is that an old reference? Is that still a thing?
They are Lee press on. I can't
Lee
say.
press on nails.
Lee press on nails. They're so cute and so fun. Yeah, they kind of do. And now look, aerial attention. The butterfly's back.
You said areola attention. I was like, oh my god.
Put your nipples away there.
Yeah.
It's okay.
I don't want any areola attention.
I'm amazed.
I thought you were making fun of the model. Like you could see her nips through her shirt or something.
Can you?
That maybe no.
Oh no, that's just a thing on my
pasties
screen
or something on. Yeah, areola attention.
And then and it's amazing that this butterfly piece hasn't sold. And then floral forecast.
Okay.
That's all I have to
Flowers.
say about that. Okay.
We got to go through these faster. I'm falling asleep.
Woven welcome. Da, da, da. Do you see anything you want to talk about in that row? Not really.
Cultured confidence. It's the bubble bracelet.
It's cultured pearls.
Yeah.
That's why it's cultured
is that
confidence.
It's like snot bubbles on a thing.
Okay, I'm voice changing for a second because the next row I have to. Okay.
All right. So in this role, longing for more. It's the same stupid thing that we've seen forever. And then Santa Fe stance. A wood ring that looks like an Easter egg that...
I mean, if it's turquoise, just call it Santa Fe, right?
Yeah, everything's Santa Fe.
Everything's Santa Fe.
And then we have stony sophistication cufflinks.
Are those cufflinks? They're actually selling cufflinks. I don't think I've ever owned a pair of cufflinks.
You didn't even wear them on our wedding
Yeah, I don't
day.
even... We rented the tux. I don't know if I had cufflinks.
It didn't. No, you wore a tux and it had a blue shirt.
I very rarely wear a suit, but I've never worn cufflinks. I think I own like 2 ties. I don't own any cufflinks.
And when was the last time you put on a tie? 2 years ago.
At the last funeral, at my aunt's funeral was the last time, right?
No, you didn't even wear a tie
No,
then.
I'm pretty sure I did.
No, you didn't.
Because we had a hard time tying it.
No, it was a casual funeral. I didn't even dress up.
I'm pretty sure I wore a button-up and a tie.
I'm pretty sure
I didn't
you
wear a
didn't.
full suit, but I did wear a button-up.
Okay, we're gonna argue. You win.
We're gonna argue over a funeral.
Yes, that's what you wore. Okay. All right, so then we have rose gold A, B, C, D, E, F, G.
It's just the same thing in like all the letters. Can we scroll past all 26?
Yes, we just did. Okay, spirited.
Another charm bracelet. This one's an actual bracelet.
Look at the charmies. A heart, a clover.
Oh, it's got all the suits. It's a poker bracelet. And then there's just that, right?
And then a random Easter egg.
And a random sapphire.
Here you go. Okay.
You think it'd be like a red heart or, you know, like...
A red heart would make sense with that.
Yeah, that doesn't make sense with any of the others, right?
Yeah, it's an amazing thing. So, yeah. And then we have adorably amiable. It's a stretch. It's a square.
Yeah. Most of these are stretches, aren't they?
It's a trump.
Or collapses.
Oh my god.
Claps.
What?
The arrows.
Let's just point down. These earrings are gonna fall off, so look for them down
Point
there.
to your collarbone.
Yeah, they're gonna fall off. Look for them down there. They're down there somewhere.
I think it'd look cooler if the arrow looked like it was shot through your ear instead of
that would be cool.
Just hanging down. I don't know.
You like gauges?
Yeah, like the back half comes out and then the front. You know what I mean?
Yeah. Kind of like, hey, you just got struck by an arrow.
Yeah, like somebody shot through your earlobe with an arrow.
Okay. No. What the hell? Okay, that must go with the charm bracelet with the random blue. It has to. And then, oh my god.
There's another arrow. Directly expose.
Let's look at this close. Okay. Yeah. Look, it's got an eagle. It's so special.
It's like fake Native American look.
It's so bad.
Yeah.
Oh, that's terrible. Okay, so let's keep
going. Now we're back to the 26 letters.
Because we skipped past it and it got mad. And then we have something with...
Cordially chic.
It's not chic.
Yeah, it's not very chic.
Spirited softness. There ain't nothing soft about that. It's not made out of fabric.
They're just pulling names out of a hat. Don't.
Yeah, but it's stupid. And then sentimental sunset.
Yeah, it's not even the right color for a sunset. Yeah.
The shirt is though that she's wearing.
Oh,
she's wearing a yellow shirt.
I would think more pink or whatever for sunset.
Yeah, me too. Oh my gosh, what's going on there?
Apprehensive accent.
I'm apprehensive to even
Just
talk about
gotta
it.
do the alliteration.
Okay.
Loose and wild.
Let's call something loose and wild and put a phallic symbol on a necklace.
Is it a phallic symbol?
It looks phallic-y.
It just looks like you've got like 3 different types of chain, like holding it together. It just looks like a hodgepodge. Man, back to all.
They really want us to look at that shit. Okay.
Junk. There, we're done. Junk.
Oh my gosh.
More Easter stuff that's coming in way too late.
And then bounce around.
Everybody
bounce around MLMs,
Just bounce.
everybody. Okay. And then we have days in the sun. Some of these aren't bad.
I'm surprised it's not D-A-Z-E, like dazed in the sun.
Oh, D-A-Y-Z?
No, dazed, like dazed and confused.
Oh, D-A-Z-E.
Yeah.
Oh, that would make sense too.
Because, I mean, they love their silly puns.
Yeah, they're so punny.
And their alliteration. I'm surprised it's not.
And that
dazed in the sun.
That was released on St. Patrick's Day.
Oh, yeah, way too late for you to get it and then sell it and then give it to your end user in time. But they don't care because you're the end user.
Yeah. So there's that one. And then what the hell? Smoldering stones? It looks like it's breaking on the model. Look at that. And then we have...
I can't help but look at the filler in those lips. Look at them duck lips.
And then we have Elegant Empress. It has a bow. And then we have this popularity contest. It looks like this part is plastic. So let's go in here. And, oh my god, what is wrong with your website? Okay, So here we go. Yeah, it looks like plastic, but you can't even zoom on the picture.
You can't zoom in where you want to zoom in.
It won't let you.
No.
It's so stupid. Oh my god, here we go again. Annie, stop it. Sorry. She keeps going over to David's coat and going, you know, if you want to stop that, just put your coat in the closet. Okay, so, and then we
scratch up something else.
And then we have ugly rings. Ooh, earrings.
Howdy. Howdy hoedown.
Howdy, partner. And then...
Does it say howdy, partner, or just howdy, howdy?
It just says howdy.
Howdy, howdy, howdy.
Howdy, hoedown.
Look, I'm a cowboy. Howdy, howdy, howdy.
It's like howdy. And then we have, hingy hoops.
Yeah, blah, blah, blah.
More Easter shit. Another ugly Timu bow.
Elegance.
Look at all the leftover Valentine's stuff.
Yeah, like, oh, I'm just going to hold on to that for a year.
Yeah, that's what they expect you to do.
Isn't that really sad that now they've got some leftover Valentine stuff that they haven't sold out?
And they're not discounted. It's not like they're like, hey, we got leftover Valentine stuff. You can buy it for, you know what I mean?
Yeah, no, they expect you to buy it, hold on to it for a year, and try to sell it next Valentine's Day.
Outside of Valentine's Day, right? Oh, this is, you could wear it for Mother's Day, or you could give it to somebody for an anniversary.
Lily. Hello all. I mean, howdy, howdy.
Howdy, howdy, howdy.
Howdy, Lily.
Howdy, howdy.
And then we have, look at this. Look at how crazy big these things are.
Yeah.
Okay? This is supposed to be a ring.
Well, just a dragonfly on your hand.
Yeah. I don't...
It keeps going.
Their website really wants me to buy initial earrings or necklaces,
yeah.
I don't want to buy them. And then we have Spotlight Moment. That's a Y necklace. And then Ugly Brass. Who said that those reminded you of like a rock band t-shirt?
Oh, they do. They totally look like some Aerosmith like
that's what I think
album.
Of. And they had a necklace that kind of looked like it would go with that a couple days ago. It was awful.
Snails.
Those aren't snails. There's the
conch shell.
And then we have an upside down flower and then twisty things. And then we have beaded bunnies.
Coming in too late. So you have to keep them for a whole year.
And we have another Valentine's thing. And then more Charmies. And look, the areola necklace in a different color. Because, yeah. And then, sounds like mail's getting delivered. Yay! A lanyard that says Hope. Katz is now playing Battlefield 1. And then, let's see, Complete Look. And is this supposed to be rose gold? I don't care. Those bows
bow ties on your ears.
Those look so stupid.
Okay,
they're called spruced up, but
those are earrings for men, obviously, with the little bow ties.
Oh yeah, and this looks like Sunday something. Back in the day, we had a necklace that looked like that, and it was called Sunday something. 3 layers of plastic beads.
Filler on them lips. You see?
I know all the models have major Botox.
Yeah, very Angelina.
And they're so young;
Angelina
they don't
Jolie,
need it.
Yeah.
So it's like
it's the style at the time.
Yeah, and then we have more hearts and more Easter shit. Oh my goodness! Oh, look at this.
What is that?
It's
a corsage for your neck.
It's cheap chiffon fabric made to look like a rose.
Delicate debutante.
On a necklace that will easily break within minutes. Okay, so you gotta keep scrolling down because they love
it is interesting that all their Valentine stuff did not sell out.
Yeah, their Valentine stuff didn't sell out.
Definitely tells you they're struggling, doesn't it?
And yeah, and they're Lucky Charms. They're Lucky Charm pieces.
They're always after me, Lucky Charms.
I knew you were gonna do that. But yeah, all the pieces that had like 4-leaf clovers and all the other stuff they didn't sell out. And then here's all the Easter stuff, the fishing lure sequin earrings. But we have Valentine stuff left over. We have St. Patty's Day stuff left over. I'm pretty sure they're gonna have Easter stuff left over. The More You Know is now available.
Meteor moment.
Yeah, it's so bad. But yeah, the pieces that Misty Kirby was trying to sell to y'all, I mean, even Fashion Fix pieces from the past months are not selling out.
Charm bracelets and charm bracelet looking necklaces.
Yeah, and that's supposed to be the trend.
Cheap.
But it cheapens it. And then you just keep scrolling down. I remember back in the day, this was a sneak peeks with Misty over a month ago. These two pieces right here. And they're still in the back office. And this ring is ridiculous.
Yeah, they are definitely not selling as well as they used to.
No, they are struggling.
I hope they have a warehouse full of shit that they have to eat the cost of.
I do know, according to a super sleuth on my channel who sent me, apparently their house, the Kirby's house, was put up on the market. It was around $3 million that they're attempting to sell their home.
These people have $3 million houses.
Meanwhile, their consultants are sitting in trailers and apartments and how much getting bankrupt.
Value that they've extracted from paparazzi
participants.
Yeah.
Yeah.
I mean, and he's not even like the top of the pyramid, right?
No. So give me a second.
Imagine how much Misty makes out of that crap. Oh, don't.
I'm not gonna put it up. I'm showing you.
Oh, okay.
I'm just showing you.
It's definitely a McMansion.
Yeah.
Yeah, let's not dox him.
I'm not.
Even though he deserves it.
So
it's a very nice McMansion.
But yeah,
it's in St. George.
It is in St. George, and it's in a neighborhood.
St. George has gotten super expensive now, hasn't it?
Always has been, but now it's even more so.
Well, it was a tiny town, but down in the desert.
But a 7,500 square foot home, 5 bedrooms, 5 bathrooms.
Yeah, now it's all rich retirees and stuff.
And what are the other details on this? 5 bedrooms, 5 bathrooms, 7,500 square feet, several car garage.
Oh yeah, sure. 3-car garage.
And in St. George, Utah, okay, most people's homes do not have lawns. They are xeriscaped because of the fact that it's a desert and it's very, very dry. But this particular home has a full front lawn with sprinklers, and that is a very expensive thing to maintain.
Yeah. And it's very hot there. It is like it's like living in Phoenix or Las Vegas. It's very hot and dry.
And this house, apparently it was purchased back in the 20-teens for $1.3 million or so. I'm just going off of the property tax values for this. So in 2018, the home was worth $1.3 million. 2022, it shot up to $2.6 million. And now, if they attempted to sell it today, it'd be closer to $3 million. Okay, that's quite. They
water the lawn at noon. They probably do.
It's quite the expensive.
He does have grass, even though most people don't down there.
So yeah, it's kind of it makes me sad. I mean, at least with the whole Jody Hildebrandt's house, the crazy, therapist lady in St. George, Utah. At least her yard was xeriscaped. I mean, she had a pool and a fountain feature in her entryway with that door that was huge. This is the one everyone hates. This one right here, because it's just so cheap.
Oh, it's so long.
Yeah, it's a scarf.
When you sat down, that would be like dangling between your legs.
So Paparazzi lives in. Paparazzi is headquartered in St. George, Utah. St. George, Utah. Here, I'm going to show you a map. Okay, so let's type in St. George, Utah map. Okay, so this is St. George, Utah. Okay, so here's St. George, Utah right here. Okay, so that's St. George. Jody Hildebrandt's home was here in Ivins. So this is where Ivans is.
It's still St. George.
It's technically St. George. It's just off the old highway.
It's a suburb or whatever.
Okay. So when I was in St. George, the house that I lived in was right here. Right there.
Grandpa's old...
That's Grandma and Grandpa's old house right there. So, and we were...
Not anymore, though.
Nope, not theirs anymore. But this was the house that, I spent a lot of summers in, down in St. George. And, yeah, it was kind of a nice place to live. It was right across the street from the Dixie State College.
So red.
Yeah, very red. But that's where I was for a long time. And then the paparazzi headquarters, if you want to know, let's put in their headquarters address. Oh, let's go down to polls. Let's see. Let's go here. They always have their paparazzi accessories. So, where the heck is their address?
I don't know. I don't care.
I don't care either.
They got a big... I'm sure they got a big warehouse down there somewhere.
They've got a big building in the corporate office. And I don't know if you guys saw Julie Joe's email or video from the other day, but it was really interesting how she was, showing, what was it? How people who go to their MLM's corporate office, they get so excited that they get to go to a corporate office. Guess what, you guys? I work at a corporate office. I go every single day, Monday through Friday. It's not as great as they think. And it was really funny. It's like, look, they all signed this card. I'm like, yeah, they were paid to sign that card. You got free samples and you paid your way to get there. But, okay. So, yeah.
See, that's the thing. They're not building like...
I'm going to have some chips.
They're not building regular houses for, so much for young and people who don't have a lot of money. They're building more McMansions for, like...
rental properties and
rentals
Airbnbs.
and B&B, or Airbnbs and stuff for rich assholes who want to retire someplace warm.
Yeah.
So you end up with, like, a city where all the rich assholes, rich retired assholes live, but, like, all the people who, like, work for those rich retired assholes can't actually live in the city that they work in. But I guess that's everywhere, right?
Yeah. So, yeah. Anyway. What do you want to do today? We have to go to the grocery store. And Annie's already made herself. No, she wants to do something. I want to do something, Mommy.
I mean, she's been scratching up my jacket. We know she wants, even though she just had a walk.
She wants to go outside. And I just said the word. Sorry, you guys.
Or a car ride, or.
Do you want to go for a car ride? Okay. All right.
There goes your earbuds.
So, I guess we have to go for a car ride. Can you guys hear this? Yes, I know you want to go for a car ride. I know you want to go. Annie is freaking out, so is Ellie. So I guess we get to end this and go for a car ride. Because Ellie, please stop.
Yeah, you can't say car ride without
zip.
Ellie freaking out.
Zip.
I love car rides. Take me on a car ride, Daddy.
So I guess we are gonna go on a car ride. Because Annie is...
Oh, she's scratching up the jacket.
Annie's over there trying to get David's jacket off the chair. Annie. This is what she does. She has ripped so many holes into David's coat. So, all right.
So I guess we gotta go for a ride.
I guess we gotta go for a ride in the car. So, Ellie, you're being too noisy and you're blowing out people's eardrums. Knock it off.
But I'm really excited.
So,
But I'm really excited.
all right, you guys.
I'm a car dog. That's what I do.
We gotta go. So thanks for joining us for Chit Chat today. To the 17 people that have quit paparazzi in the last 24 hours, congratulations. I'm glad you're here. I'm glad that that income disclosure statement opened your eyes. I hope it continues to open a lot of other people's eyes, and that's where we're going to end this. So have a great rest of your day. All right, we'll go.